Alright, my air guitar sucks, and that's not the point of this review. I'm here to show off these babies, these glowing babies right now. It's kind of hard to see with all the, $1 million lighting in here, but these are the new PDP AGE wired headsets, almost exactly the same as the wireless one. So I'm going to show you the differences and what I think about that near the end. But let's talk about what are the worst points of this actual product. One is the packaging. You guys know I'm a packaging kind of guy, and I hate to see Ziploc bags being used, but it was used. Besides that, it's a pretty nice looking packaging, not as bad as some Turtle Beach packaging, which is that nasty plastic which is impossible to open. All right, the other bad thing is probably the quality of the headset itself. It seems pretty well made, besides the earbuds looking and feeling a bit cheap. They're not leather, it's some other synthetic material, and it makes it a little uncomfortable, especially putting on for somebody who's cranially challenged, basically a big head like me. A lot of people with big heads try putting this on. It hurts their head for a little while, but once it actually, the actual elastic stretches, it actually gets a lot better. And I've noticed that after using it for maybe 2-3 days, the actual elastic gets back into place, and it hurts your head again for 40 minutes. But after that, it's pretty good. If you have a small head, you shouldn't have this problem at all, but I've seen a lot of people have it. Another thing will have to be the mic itself. The mic, even though being awesome, is retractable, but I wonder how it's gonna be fixing one of these things. But it does have a cool little thing you to move around. It feels, it actually sounds, what am I saying? It sounds a bit bad. The noise cancellation doesn't work as well as it should. It's basically a decent mic in all fronts, nothing too great, nothing too bad, and that's just what this headset's all about, except for the sound quality itself. Besides this, headset have an amazing design. Let's get into that. It lights up, has this cool little plastic layer on top, which lights up throughout. You can put it in 3 different modes where it pulses, takes the top off, or no lights at all, which is cool. You can actually change this red when you're in different sound modes. And this brings me to the sound quality stuff. It is just amazing, to put it, for the price range, to say at least. I've used some A50s and some, Turtle Beach X41s, I believe, and those sound great, but they're really expensive. And for this price range, there's nothing else really competing with besides the Turtle Beach X12s, which were amazing headsets, but they look kind of ugly if you guys remember those from last year. But yeah, these are probably the best headsets for the price range, and since they're new, they have that support coming from PDP. So if you need new ones, or you get a bad batch, you can always get upgrade. That's always something that people should care about when buying new products. Yeah, the sound quality is amazing. It has a bass boost mode and treble boost mode. Yeah, but besides that, they have their own little technology, 3D sound, whatever they're calling it, but it sounds great. I use it for both FPSs and fighting games, and it's just as easy for me to see and hear that my combos are being dropped with these headsets. So that's always good to hear, and it honestly just comes down to that. Great design, but for the price range of that, I believe it retails for about $60 or $70. I would probably just opt for the wireless versions, which honestly are the best bang for the buck. For under $100, a wireless headset that can compete with some top of the line headsets, which are almost twice as much, is a no-brainer. They honestly, they rival with some Triton AX Pros I've had, and a wireless version of this is probably the best bang. I would honestly say skip on this, unless for some reason you don't have the extra $20 or $30 and can't put in the system. These may be a little bit more convenient as far as plugging them into your iPhone and using them for other devices. That's the only plus about it. But in general, if you're a gamer, you're looking for the best headset to use for your Wii U, for everything, because it uses a standard headphone port, and besides that, it has a USB cord where you can connect to your PC, and on the PC itself, it loads up with the driver, so you don't have to set up anything, and you just need that wire. But one thing you should know is don't have the mic cable plugged in, because the microphone will not work if it's in PC mode and you have that plugged in. I learned it the hard way. But besides that, amazing headset. PDP, you have yourself a winner. I wouldn't mind spending a little bit more on it for a bit better quality, but for what it's doing, it's pretty darn amazing. And I want to see who comes to the play and tries to compete with this. But PDP's coming out here strong, and it feels just a bit more comfortable for the cranially challenged like myself. There's no reason why you shouldn't get it. I honestly recommend these headsets, and the sales all over the place, so get them.